Many people may want a happier life, but might not know how to get there. In his insightful and humorous novel, The Gifted One, Dr. Andy McCabe challenges readers to find happiness first within themselves. Dr. Andy McCabe is a full-time professor at New Jersey City University, where he teaches courses related to behavior disorders. Welcome to the show, Doctor.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So let's talk about the book right off the bat. Give us a synopsis.
Sounds good to me. Down and out writer, kind of like a Rocky Balboa.
Okay.
Hoping that something good will happen. And on his way to his editor, he gets met by a blind beggar who asks for some money. He gives him the money, which becomes his ticket to go to a ranch in Arizona and be trained for 6 weeks by the world's greatest healer.
Now, the world's greatest healer would be?
Would be the gentleman that I developed, who's called The Gifted One.
I see.
And The Gifted One is a compilation of people that I met all over the country.
Now, what's interesting about the book is that it's a self-help book, but it's also a story, a novel.
A story, yeah. Why did I do that?
Yes, why did you?
Well, I wanted to have fun. And and I've read many self-help books, and oftentimes it's the 5 ways to do this or the 10 ways to do that. And I found a lot of it boring. But when I decided to do it in the form of a novel, I like to write, and people learn better if there's a story with characters.
You remember it too, I feel better.
Yeah, and you relate to the characters. And I also thought, because I had done stress management for many years and done all kinds of things with that, I thought, this would be neat if I could write a book that not only women would like, but maybe even more importantly, a book that they could buy for their husband or their boyfriend that would be kind of a guy thing as well. So the trick was to write something for women that men could relate to.
Now, is this why there's a little bit of a romantic involvement in it?
That's exactly right. And my friends who've read the book, they all say the same thing. What happens with Star, who's the very attractive Native American woman in the book? And I say you have to wait for book 2 because it's a trilogy.
Oh, is that right? Are you in the process of doing book 2?
Halfway through book 2.
Very good.
Yeah.
Now, how did the information come together to write the book? You must have done a lot of research.
Well, I did. I traveled around. I spent time in a Buddhist monastery, Trappist monasteries. Became friendly with a Native American medicine man. I met mystics, shamans, holy women. It just goes on and on.
How long did this take you to put together?
I started probably
adventure.
about 10 years. I had a ball.
Yeah.
I had an absolute ball. And I've made friends all over the country. I've been to Sedona 7 times.
It's so pretty there too, right?
I've had a ball.
Let's talk about some of the lessons people can take away from the book.
Yeah, after 9/11, what I noticed in our country is people were scared, anxious. And I thought, wouldn't it be wonderful if I could give them some ideas to help them not be anxious, not be afraid, and to live their life to the fullest. So one of the things there are 12 insights that I give in the book, but one of them is to surrender. Like when you get up in the morning, just to realize you have control of almost nothing. And so that when you surrender to the Creator or the universe, however you look at it, and realize that you don't know what's best for you, and that you accept what happens and then do the best with it, that what happens is it sets you free. Because most people, their anxiety comes from trying to control things that they can't control.
And worrying about it, sure,
and worrying about it. So once you learn to do that, it takes the pressure off and you're happier.
I like that. How's the feedback been so far on the book?
It's been super. I've been on about 15 radio shows, and I've got some neat testimonials from magazines, and I have an article that came out in this month's magazine of The Law of Attraction. So one of my chapters is in there.
Great.
So it's been great fun.
Oh, I'm so glad you made some time for Connecticut Style.
Oh, I'm
Thank
delighted
you for being here.
I'm delighted you asked me to come here.
All right, and again, the name of the book is The Gifted One, The Journey Begins. Available just about everywhere.
It's right on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.